introducing the queens
of high and low.
of high and low
Fashion.
So do you guys know what that means, high and low? It's mixing designer pieces, perhaps.
Yes, I'm going to give you an example.
With less expensive items.
Right now, I am wearing a Isabel Marant dress, and then I'm wearing it with a pair of Zara boots. High, low.
Low.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
We are the queens of it.
We really are, because
we are. I think we we're the OGs.
I think so.
We've been doing it for
years.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just getting pieces from, look, you really are. You are the queen, because you can find something fabulous at Walmart, at Rite Aid, at Target, and then mix it with like a vintage piece, then with a designer.
I live for that. Yeah.
But also that's what makes fashion interesting. It drives me crazy that with people that are so brand driven and well, what's the designer? And I'm like, the other day I was at an event and this woman came up to me and she's like, I love your dress. What's the designer? And who's the designer? And I said, BCB. I think it was like a BCBG that I got like years ago, like probably 10, 15 years ago. And she kind of turned her nose up at me and gave me like this snarky little look, like she thought it would have been something. No. And I laughed at that because I felt actually bad for her, that meant so much to her.
Absolutely.
Like your value is if you have a designer thing, like, it's all about like what we were saying earlier in our other segment about the confidence, about being creative, by being uniquely
and fearless.
Fearless, right?
Exactly. And I was going to say the other thing to me, the definition of true style is one, the confidence, but owning your style.
That's right.
And to me, it shows like to me, it's like elevated. The fact that you can walk into a Target, you can walk into a Marshall's or a vintage store, and you have the eye for the piece, and you can put it together with, something that's a little more expensive. To me, that is the definition of style. You could drop me in a Walmart any day of the week, and let me tell you, I could pull together some cute outfits for you. Try me.
Oh,
I totally.
This is what you're so good at.
I love it.
Yesterday you had on a vintage belt.
Yeah,
and
you wanted to buy
that I seriously wanted to buy from her, and we had another belt for the shoot that was probably about $600.
Yeah,
and I wanted the vintage belt that was
like $10 or something.
It's $10.
Yeah.
So, what are some key pieces for people? I mean, we can all walk into any designer boutique or any, and get something great, and it's going to be fabulous.
Exactly.
And it's on trend, but give some key tips to maybe going to a vintage. That's so fun to go into a vintage store and finding these great pieces that you can incorporate into your wardrobe. Like, what's like key pieces you can pick up?
Absolutely.
Or when you're in your lower end stores, like what are those things you can kind of look for?
I would say belts, like accessories, like going into a vintage store and finding a cool belt. Or
a clutch. I always find great clutches.
Yeah,
or evening bags.
Yes,
vintage.
Like vintage bags, vintage purses. Jackets. That's what I was going to say. I have so many cool vintage blazers. Love it. And that you can just funk up with a pair of regular denim. That no one will know if you bought the denim at H&M, Zara, or wherever. It doesn't matter. So I would say belts and clutches, good jackets, or good little accessories to add to your wardrobe just to elevate it a little bit. And again, no one will know. They're just going to go, wow, you look great.
Jewels too, like funky pens,
jewelry.
And
absolutely.
Those are great items to find there. Now, what if that's great for vintage,
right?
I think.
But if you want to like up your game and you're going to invest your dollars in certain items, I would say like a great pair of. I think you can find these days, I feel like fashion is becoming so much more accessible. I do have to say. But if you do want to go a little more elevated, I would say like a really great pair of boots
But make sure it's timeless.
Exactly.
Make sure those are not like, a very
Classics,
specific trend.
Exactly.
That'll be passing. Make sure it's a classic.
Or how about your pants? Like your beautiful black pants?
Yeah.
Like you bought those were like expensive. She has the most gorgeous pair of black slacks that you've had for years.
Yeah.
But that's a perfect example of investing in something basic, like a great black slack, a great pair of boots, or a beautiful, silk blouse that you can dress up or dress down, and you can have it throughout the years.
Yeah. So. I did. That was a little bit of investment, but I feel like for the most part, I really try
you're
find the deal.
Oh yeah, you do. But that's the thing. Again, it goes back to confidence. Is that you have the confidence to wear it and you rock it. And so when you have confidence and you can rock something, people think you look expensive and chic and they have no idea. You know what I mean? They're just like, they don't know that you're wearing, your Target blouse or whatever. So,
by the way, Target has been killing it, just you guys know. And I think a great tip for overall shopping is if you kind of have a general idea, and I know we're all busy and who really has the time of what's happening like in fashion in the different seasons, you could probably take a look at what's on the runway or whatever, and then go to
and you can
go to a Target, go to an H&M, go to a Forever 21, and find those pieces that can kind of take you into that like trend.
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely,
and it's great looking pieces.
Yep. My other favorite tip too is I love to I pick each season. So, we're going into summer, spring. I like to have a couple of key pieces that I know will go with everything. Like last summer, I had the most amazing, and this summer I'm going to do it again, but I did a big splurge and I bought these gorgeous Isabel Marant sandals.
Oh, I wanted those sandals.
And literally warm to death.
Yeah.
But I made sure that, again, the investment was timeless, so I could wear them with everything. I wore them with my jean shorts. I wore them with denim. I wore them with dresses, skirts, everything.
Can you find those for me this season?
Yeah, I can. I can. But I love stuff like that. Like just getting every season, getting something that you can just really put to use and use it in different ways, and not having to spend a ton of money buying 80 million pairs of shoes or 80. Just getting those key pieces and really learning how to use them high and low.
And I think what's interesting, something that's happening right now is people are sort of simplifying. I don't know if it's across the board, but I know for myself.
They're
stripping it down. They're simplifying their life. They're
What's
buying
her name?
less pieces. Marie Kondo.
There you go. Yeah.
Right?
If it doesn't bring you joy,
get it out.
Yep.
Which we're about to do a closet rehaul. By the way, we're gonna do it together. So they're really stripping down their life, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I think this is a really great thing to kind of bring across into your wardrobe instead of buying tons of stuff. Like really finding those pieces that you absolutely love and that make you feel great.
Absolutely.
And using them in many different ways.
Yes, and that will be one of our segments when we clean out our closet, but that is so true. I can't tell you how many closets that I go into and I help women and they're like, oh, every piece has some, well, not that, oh, that fits a little weird. Oh, this isn't, and I'm like, why do you get rid of it? Get the pieces that work for you, and as opposed to having tons of stuff, narrow it down. I love that. This year I have one rack. That's it. I have one rack and a few drawers, but that's it. And
that's a whole nother segment. We have to do that.
No, and I love that. We're going off. But yes, so get the pieces that you love, and they can be high. They can even be low. I mean, I have Forever 21 dresses that I still wear to this day from 5 years ago.
And that I still get compliments on.
Oh yeah. So you just gotta know what to pick. Definitely.
Okay, so our next segments with the queens of high and low.
Yes.
We're going to take you guys to a vintage store. I just thought of that. We've got to show them how to do that.
For sure.
We've got to do like a Target, Forever 21, H&M run. We got to do that.
Yeah.
And then we should do some like really key, fabulous like designer, if people do want to splurge and they can, you don't have to.
Yeah.
What those really great investment pieces would be.
Exactly. Because some people just simply can't afford it. I'm going to add one last thing.
Yes.
I love Instagram. I love following all the fashion bloggers. But I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes, a lot of it, they're given these beautiful, Chanel bags, and which is beautiful. I love that. And if you can afford it, that's wonderful. But you know what? The average woman can't. And so I just want to say, don't feel you can't do fashion because you don't have those things. I think that they are making fashion so much more accessible these days, and there's a way to get around it, and there's a way to look really chic and beautiful without having to spend a ton of money. That is my tip to you.
Thank you, Davia.
Yeah,
Thank you, guys. That's so good.